Today, I'm going to be trying 7 different viral low-calorie recipes off TikTok to see which ones are winners and which ones are losers. Starting with the Mighty McMuffin. Okay, here's how I'm going to be judging these recipes. Number 1, how closely it tastes to the real thing. Number 2, how low in calories it is in comparison. And number 3, how good the macros are and how easily you could incorporate this into a lifestyle. That's good. It's actually so close to the original.
So with our Mighty McMuffin coming in at 442 calories versus McDonald's with 467 calories.
Pretty close, isn't it?
Calorie-wise, it's pretty similar.
The protein's definitely better than the McDonald's version, but I feel like by going to like all of the effort, just how much it takes to cook these and get all the ingredients, I kind of want like a low-calorie version of something to be like substantially lower. So for that reason, it's a loser.
So next up, we have the KFC Zinger Stacker. With our version coming in at 556 calories versus KFC at 765 calories.
I can't believe this is only 500 calories. That's insane. So why am I doing this? Well, dieting kind of sucks. Not exactly breaking news, but overall, dieting can be a pretty miserable experience, especially when you love food as much as I do. But with that being said, one of the best ways, at least in my opinion, to stick to a diet long term is A, choosing foods that are gonna help us actually stay full, B, actually enjoying the food that we eat, and C, not feeling like we're missing out on our favorite foods. This flexible dieting approach is what's allowed both Brie and I to lose a combined 30 kilos over the past year. Look, I'll be honest, it definitely doesn't have the herbs and spices dialed in, but as an alternative, for when you're trying to diet, and I mean, it's 200 calories lower, I think this is 100% a winner.
And next up, we have the Meatball 6-inch Subway.
You know, I've never actually had a meatball sub.
So the original was $3.50.
I know. It's so cheap. When I bought it today, I was just like, excuse me?
Where's the meatballs? Does it have cheese?
It just seems to have like really disappeared. That's the fucking bomb. All right, we'll see how closely it tastes to the original. They're pretty like bang on.
So our version is 350 calories versus Subway coming in at 480 calories.
The KFC burger, although like the calories and the macros got it over to making it like a winner, the taste was still pretty different compared to like an actual KFC burger. This is pretty much the same.
So before we give the verdict for the audience at home, this doesn't look like healthy as such. What do you class as healthy?
Healthy is a bit of an elusive term. You can be a healthy person and eat something unhealthy. It doesn't necessarily make you an unhealthy person. It's kind of like the saying that one hot day doesn't make a summer. You can be an extremely healthy person, exercise all the time, and have like a really good lifestyle, not have huge amounts of stress, and sleep really good, and have the occasional meatball sub, and you can still be in phenomenal shape and just overall a healthy person.
I actually said light mayo.
I think that if we can find a way to have some sort of a balanced diet where you can incorporate foods that you still love, that still taste great, you can still go out with your friends, you can still socialize, and still be working towards or moving towards some form of goal, I think then 100% that can be classed as part of an overall healthy diet.
So is it a winner or a loser?
This is a winner, 100%. This tastes so good. Next.
So next up, we have the famous Big Mac.
That looks amazing.
With our version coming in at 555 calories versus McDonald's with 492 calories. Ours actually has more calories.
To be frank, that's not very surprising just by looking at it. Was I just littler, or was like this the actual size that McDonald's burgers used to be when we grew up? It's like almost too big for my mouth.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Is it good?
It's kind of good, eh? In terms of how closely it tastes to the original, not very close. Even though the macros on this are really good and you get much more protein, it doesn't taste that close to the original, and it's not actually lower calorie, it's more calories. So for that reason, this one's a loser.
Next up, we have the famous Krispy Kreme donut.
I'm definitely not getting like donut vibes.
Look, we didn't have a donut baking tray, so I had to improvise and use a bowl within a bowl.
Oh, really?
You can definitely tell the 1 gram of fat.
It's missing something.
That must be the sugar. Oh God, that's good.
So winner or loser? This, it didn't really like taste that donutty, to be quite honest, but for 70 calories, for getting something in that, you know, if you've got like a bit of a sweet tooth and you just want to have something but you don't want to completely blow your calories for the day, for that reason, I'm actually going to class this as a winner.
Next up, we have McDonald's apple pie, with our version coming in at 80 calories versus McDonald's at a whopping 250 calories.
I mean, it tastes good.
80 calories is one whole apple.
That's so good. The thing that's like gives it that taste, I think, is just like the fact that it's like deep fried. You know, in terms of like overall health and being able to like incorporate this into your eating lifestyle, I think that you could 100% incorporate this. And this one tastes great. I mean, like for 80 calories, it tastes pretty close to the original. Can't really go wrong. Yeah, so for that reason, that's definitely a winner for me.
Next up, we have the chocolate brownie, with our version coming in at 70 calories and 7-Eleven's brownie coming in at a whopping 430 calories. So this has all gone viral all over TikTok. Everyone's improvising, like they're using, instead of all the ingredients, they're deciding to use just Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max?
So it's replacing like all the good stuff. So the eggs, the sugar, the oil, like whatever you want to put in your brownies normally, it just replaces all that and you mix it with the dry mixture.
Yeah, I don't understand, but I'll give it a go. Have you tasted this? Yeah, have a bit. You don't get the Pepsi initially, but then eventually you just get full Pepsi.
It's fudgy, I'll give it that.
It's fudgy. In terms of like calories and macros, it's definitely much better than the real thing. Not a fan of the Pepsi. Overall, it doesn't really taste like the real thing. So I think for me, sometimes it's just worth having the calories. Okay, here's the thing. Most people know how to and can honestly manage, if they really put their mind to it, to lose weight. Eat less, move more. We've been getting told that forever. The problem is keeping it off. 90% of all people who manage to lose weight will regain just about all of it, and over a long enough time horizon, put on more weight than they even started at. This is why I'm such a fan of finding low-calorie alternatives so that we can incorporate this as a lifestyle and not as a crash diet. Once you learn the skill of counting calories, you don't have to always be counting every single calorie or scanning every single barcode on MyFitnessPal.
Are you seriously counting the calories?
Let's say that it's after the holidays. Maybe you've put on a little bit of weight and you're just trying to trim down, but you're gonna go out for breakfast with your friends. You have a choice between an acai bowl and a plate of bacon and eggs. I know that because I've learned the skill of counting calories, that even though the acai bowl might look healthier, the acai bowl has 700 to 800 calories and the bacon and eggs has 400 to 500. If you want to check out the creators who we got these recipes from, we'll have links down in the description. Click here if you want to see us try some honestly questionable health products off Amazon. As always, stay curious and we'll see you in the next video.